So we're going to begin this series with our hamstring and lower back stretch. So I'd like you to just grab the handles, step back until your arms are straight and your feet are further back behind. There you go. So we're just going to just gently hang down and really start to focus on your breathing early in this series. Start oxygenating the body now. And then after our third breath, we're going to do one-legged hamstring stretch. We'll bring one forward, gently leaning back while bending forward. 3 deep inhales, and draw that tailbone away from the heel, stretching out the calves and the hamstrings at the same time. Good, and then we'll switch. Settle into the stretch. Great. Let's keep the feet right where they are. Bring them forward just a little bit more. And then we're going to sit all the way down. Widen the legs just a bit and sit all the way down into and just hang into the tailbone. Really enjoy the weight stretching out the lower back, the glutes. And then with the tight stomach, come on up. We're going to do the glute stretch. Let's put one ankle over one knee, lean back, and then start to sit down. Fantastic. The more you lean back, the more stable you're going to be in the stretch. And then let's switch over to the other side. And first lean back and then take it down. Beautiful. Just really relaxing. And beautiful. We're going to a quad stretch. We're just going to grab one ankle, nice and tall. Gently draw that thigh back, breathing in and breathing out. Turn around, we'll do the other side. Perfect. Remember, we're still loosening, we're still warming these up. So let's get right into those leg strengthening exercises. We're going to start with our 90-degree squat, which means you're going to put your toes underneath the handles. A little bit closer if you were to draw a plumb line. And just a set of 10, coming down to 90 degrees. Keep your stomach tight. Use your quads and your glutes to push your body up while driving through your heels. I like your form. Last 5. And then just the last one. Now we're going to keep your feet right where they are. We're going to do a set of 10 calf raises. So you're just going to be lifting up the heels and aim for that big toe. Nice. And then we're going to go into your second set of 90-degree squats. Stomach is tight. Perfect. 1. Really activate those quadriceps. Last 3. And then we'll do that last set of the calf raises. Remember, aiming for the big toe as you come up. That way you don't accidentally train the foot to roll towards the big toe. For some reason you're on some type of uneven surface. The foot will roll in for you and will save you spraining or straining your ankles. Perfect. So we're going to go into a series of 60-degree and 30-degree squats. 5 and 5. So the first 5, yep, are at 60 degrees. Tummy is tight. 2. It's a little deeper, so you're really going to have to tighten the stomach. And then the one. Nice. And then the last 5 are a little bit deeper at 30 degrees. Drive through those thighs. Now we're going to do another set of calves. So we'll turn the heels in, toes out. Same thing, raising the heels up and off. Once again, aiming for that big toe. Just a set of 10. Great. Last set of 10, first 5 at 60 degrees. Nice control on the way down, 2. And the strap is stabilizing you so you can really isolate the quadriceps and the glutes. And then the last 5 will be at 30 degrees. Nice. And then our last set for the toes in, heels out, raising up towards the big toe. Calf muscles are very important to keep strong, keep them durable. Every time we use them, they push blood up against gravity, up back into the heart. So we're just going to go into a set of 30-degree squats. We're going to do a set of 5. Nice, really deep, tushy slightly out, 2, so you keep the glutes active and engaged. Last one for the calves are toes in, heels out, same thing, aiming for the big toe. This just hits different parts of the calves. This way your calves are well developed, well rounded. And we're going to do the last set of 5 30-degree squats. Drive through those thighs. I like the way you're keeping your back straight and the tush slightly tilted out. Keep the glutes active, engaged. Nice. Last set of calves. Toes are in, heels are out. Fantastic. So our next set of legs work is going to be our lunges. We're going to start with the left foot underneath the handle. The right foot is going to take a big step back. Perfect. So you're on the ball of that toe. The front leg is going to bend down to 90 degrees while the back leg lowers to 90 degrees. We're just going to do 5 with the right and 5 with the left. Try to keep the weight more on the front heel and not over the front toes. There we go. 3, and it's this left glute and thigh that are doing a lot of the work. 4, 5, and then we'll switch over to the other side. 1. This is great. So as that glute and quadricep are active, this back quadricep is going into stretch. And then we're going to do our glute stretch. So we're going to step back until the arms are straight. Let's go with the right ankle over the left knee. Going to lean back and just gently sit down and relax back. And breathing out. Just 3 deep inhales and exhales. And then we'll switch. Good. Let's go into that last set of lunges for each leg, just 5. Good, front foot under the handle, stepping back, tummy tight, ears, shoulder, hip, knee, stay in one line. 2. We'll switch the legs. 2, perfect. Stomach is staying tight to stabilize your midsection. And let's do that glute hip stretch again. So we'll step back till the arms are straight, right ankle up, lean back, and then sit down. Good. And once again, we'll switch to the other side. Now we're going to do alternate lunges. So we'll start with both feet underneath. We'll start by bringing one leg back, lowering to the lunge, and then coming up and switching feet. Good. Use the legs to lift yourself and then bring the foot forward. Total of 10. Last 5. Good, 2 more. Nice alignment. And so let's stretch out the hamstrings and the lower back. We're going to step all the way back so the arms are straight. And then just lean back, stretch forward simultaneously, breathing in and hanging. Really enjoy the hang. Excellent. Okay, so now we're going to go into that inner thigh squat. So we're going to bring the legs wide. Toes are turned out at 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. If 12 o'clock is right down the center, 2 o'clock and 10 o'clock. We're going to go into that squat. You're going to feel a little stretch in the inner thigh. Squeeze from that stretch in the inner thigh to bring yourself back up. As you're going out, the pelvic slightly tilts out a little bit too. What you don't want to do is tilt it in because it will start to limit the range. Just going to do 8 of these. And then one more. Now we're going to do the inner thigh stretch. So we'll straighten out the right foot. We keep that left leg. We're just going to kind of bend over to one direction. Good. To get that inner thigh stretch. Nice. And then after 3 breaths, we'll switch it over to the other side. Good. And all the time you're still using this to stabilize some of your weight. Last set now for the inner thigh squat. One more set of 8. Once again, 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock, the toes are pointing. Good. Squeeze through those inner thighs. Inner thighs, we really neglect keeping them strong through. Perfect, and then we're going to do that inner thigh stretch again, just leaning it over. And nice. And let that strap hold up some of your body weight. Single leg squat. We'll step both feet underneath the handles. We're going to put right ankle up above left knee. We're going to go into a one-legged sit down. We'll stop at 90 degrees, stomach tight, drive through the glute and through the thigh. 1, keeping the weight between the ball of the toe and the heel. 3, this is really isolating the glute muscle. And then we'll switch to the other side. And then one more. Now we'll do a glute stretch. So let's just step back, put the right ankle up above the left knee, and then stretch out that glute. Back while sitting down. Good, and bend that knee. Perfect. 3, 2, and switch to the other side. One more set of single leg squats. 5 with the right, 5 with the left. Right ankle up above the knee. Keep your back tall, like you're sitting in a chair, just with one leg. One more. We'll switch legs. Make sure the foot is pointed forward. Right ankle, tushy slightly out. Looks good. 4, drive through that thigh. 5, good. We'll do that quadricep stretch again. Sitting, leaning back, and breathing. Remember, really hang back to stabilize your weight. And the other side. We're going into the last 2 major exercises. We're going to go into the jump squat. We're going to start with your feet, your toes underneath the handles. Feet are a little wider than the hips. Keeping the back straight, lowering yourself to a 90-degree sit, and then jumping straight up and back down 10 times. Absorb gently down. 3, good. 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Let's do a hip stretch. I'm gonna put both handles, you can face me, and we're just gonna go inside leg out, lean to the hips, breathing in and out. Really get oxygen in. And then we'll go into that waist stretch, extending that up. And let's turn around to the other side. Here's where you really need to get the oxygen in. Good. Really letting that weight settle into there. And nice extension, breathing. Last set of 10 for your jump squats. Toes underneath the handles again, only down to 90 degrees. A little bit wider with the feet as you land, absorb down in control. 1, good, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 3, 2 more, 1 more, beautiful. Let's go into that hip stretch again, inside leg out, and just breathing and resting. We're in the home stretch. Really enjoy the oxygen that you're getting in. Nice. What's key is we're stretching a lot of the muscles that are taking the impact, so that when you're done with this, you've got some fluidity. You can move, it doesn't ache later on. And then that waist, hip stretch. So our last series is the set of 10 alternating lunge jumps, 10 reps. Remember, come up, let those legs alternate, and land in control. You want to absorb the landing. So start with one leg back, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's do a quadricep stretch. Just stretch, grab, nice and tall. Opening up those thighs. We'll do the other side. Okay, last one. We're at the 99-yard line. Last set of 10. And breathe. 1 and 2 and 3. Nice and springy. Beautiful. Let's go right into that quadricep stretch. Let's open up those thighs. Legs have gotten a really good workout. So we want to open them up so they feel good. And this is your cool down period. And then let's wrap this up with a set of 10 leg kicks. We'll do 10 with the right, 10 with the left, nice and relaxed. Let them be heavy. Last 5. And let's do the other side. Last 5, nice and relaxed. 1, good. Last 3. Great. Leg swings 10 times. Let it swing right and left. Heavy leg. And last 10. Hang in there. 5, dead weight. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. And you have completed your lower body workout. That was fantastic.